Let's go over smelting and forging and how the comets work. Hey little plebeians, it is Sister here. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. We are back today in the lovely Sword Fighter Simulator. I'm going to be going over smelting, forging, and how the comets work and when they spawn. So if you have not already, please make sure you smash the love like button, do the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. And let's get right on into it. So basically how this works is in Marine Castle and up, there is this lovely little smelting station. And what you are able to do is take your old weapons that you no longer want and you turn them into iron chunks. So let's go ahead and iron chunk all those weapons out. And then we go over here to the forgery. Now what the forge does is you are able to take the chunks that you get and you're able to turn them into celestial ore. I'll explain what celestial ore does here in just a moment. We're just going to have a few go because these are on a timer. So every 2 seconds you're able to forge these. Now, the more rare materials like gold translucium, the aquinium, the summit sapphire, all this other stuff takes 30 minutes, and I'll explain how that works here in just a second. So we now can claim our ore. We get 4 ore. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this ore in here. There we go. So it's going to take about an hour and 30-ish minutes, 20-ish minutes. So what do you use this for? Well, what you use this for is to upgrade your weapons. So this will allow you to upgrade them up to level 20. Now, once you have your lovely weapon up to level 20, it takes a different type of ore or metal in order to upgrade it. That's where if you look on over here and we look at this gold, the aquatic, the titanium, all of this is how you upgrade it. And the ones that you need depends on the zone. And you're like, what do you mean by that? Well, basically from Marine Castle all the way up until the newest zone that we have, which is Hungay Hollows, there's going to be meteor showers that occur and you're able to get the ores from those meteor showers. Now, when do those meteor showers occur? They occur when the blood moon does not happen. So basically, we're either going to have blood moon or a meteor shower. Now, these meteors, you will not have a guaranteed chance to get an ore from each of them. Also, if you look in the index under the ores or comets section, you can actually see what ores will give you what and the drop rates. So it's at a 7.5% drop rate. That's not that great, but this is where you get all of them. This is the locations for each. So if you're seeing something that says molten rock, you get it from the blazing abyss. There you go. But this is how you're able to get them. They do have increased health. I will give you a note that the max level for swords is 80, okay? So kind of keep that in mind when you're doing this. So any leftover swords that you happen to get while you are running around, I would recommend throwing into the forge to have done for you because it doesn't hurt to have weapons. I mean, who doesn't like leveled up weapons, to be frank? So this is also going to help increase your power a lot. A absolute lot. So just kind of wanted to give you all this little tidbit, help you all along, especially with the new zone. And this will help a lot with the free-to-play players too, because this will also help increase your power so that you can move on. Now, best way to farm for these. Basically, the rarer the weapon, the more chunks you're going to get from it. So that means you need to be putting in higher-end weapons. Legendaries. Mythics, things like that. Commons aren't going to get you that much. Let me see if this overgrown slicer will actually be useful for once. Yep, I get 500 for that mythical. It's kind of the same way that we have with pets. So kind of keep that in mind that that's kind of how that works. For free to play, you only get 2 spots. You can buy more spots for Robux. I would not recommend it unless you are just forging an absolute lot. Now, this forge does work while you are offline. So that will also kind of give you a little bit of a hand as well. So, Plebs, that's how the new forging system works. That's how smelting works. That's how the meteor shower works. Hopefully that kind of cleared everything up. But yeah, basically we get meteors when there's not blood moons. So every other hour, you need to run around to each of the zones to try and farm them. Keep in mind, if you're on a public server, this may be a little bit harder to get to. So yeah. Plebs, hopefully this is informative, and I will see y'all next time.